So she went back and she's going crazy. Energy company made record profit. Never seen before. Energy company made record profit, not because the economy is good, not because the country is doing so well, not because we're suddenly using more electricity or energy. In fact, we are using a lot less. However, energy companies are able to report record profit on the back of people's misery. In essence, energy company, during this crisis generated by energy company, have made our life hell. Yes, energy company are responsible for the crisis because they said, they claimed falsely that they were in crisis. So they were able to overinflate the prices of energy and make the poor man and the poor woman in the country and in the world to pay for that bill. In essence, it's like you paying a luxurious taxi for your child to go to school when he can just use the bus. When you know that you can only afford the bus, but you pay for a luxurious taxi that costs 10 times what you would have paid on the bus. Consequences are, on that day, if you were on 3 meals a day, you will go at very best at 2 meals a day. At the very worst, 1 meal a day. And this is what is happening with energy companies. They have voluntarily overinflated the prices and received the blessing of the government to do so. Now you can see Blessing there. He's excited whenever his name is getting pronounced. Yeah. Can you give us can we have a break there? Can you give us a little song, singing? They don't see you. They just want to hear you. Yeah. You can't dance, so at least you can sing, right? So let's go back to the topic. The topic here is the news, the breaking news that energy company have made record profit. And why did energy company make record profit? Well, because they were allowed to lie to the world that there was an energy crisis. Now, having lied to the world that there was an energy crisis, they were able to overinflate the prices, the wholesale prices of energy. Hence, pushing the retail prices sky up. So we're paying a record rate for our energy. That's not the only problem. This world would not be what it is without energy. Energy controls our life. Whether it's in manufacturing or technology or machinery, production, farming, we need energy. So we didn't just make the energy company super rich with 3 billion. With more than 3 billion, give me that. I'm gonna fix my glasses, give me that. We didn't just make the energy company super rich. What we also did, we made our life a lot harder. We didn't make our life a lot. The energy company, the decision to overinflate the prices of energy company of the energy, push all the other costs up, whether it's in construction, whether it's in hospitality, whether it's in retail. It created such an instability on the market that has never been seen before. I believe now the UK has become one of the most expensive places to live on the planet. If you disagree, tell me what other place is where the cost of living is so high. I know people used to talk about Australia. I know that people used to talk about like Monaco, but in the UK is not far from Monaco, from those two, and I probably believe that they are top, because it's ridiculous how much we're paying for bread, ridiculous how much we're paying for egg, ridiculous how much we're paying for milk, ridiculous how much we're paying for petrol. All of these costs are being imposed on us. By who? Only one suspect: energy companies. They manufactured this whole disaster using excuses like COVID and then the war in Ukraine. No, the war in Ukraine did not cause this. You're still making record profit when we're using less energy. How do you explain that? What is the justification for overcharging people? In my business, the energy price has gone from 300 to 1,300. That's one extra £1,000 I need to generate each month to feed the lifestyle of the richest, to contribute into the £3 billion profit, reported profit. This is crazy. And the people should rise up and say they don't want this anymore. The people should get up and say to the government that this cannot continue. If you haven't yet received a new contract, you're fine. If you just signed a contract a year ago before the war started in Ukraine, you are fine. If you had a 3-year contract, you're cool. If you had a 2-year contract, you've got 1 year left. And you've got to keep praying that within that 1 year, that the prices actually go back down. Because if they don't go down, when your renewal comes, you will have to pay a ridiculous amount of money. And that's what we are facing. I used to hear people talking on media, on the television, complaining about the cost of energy in their business and stuff. And, well, I know it's happening, but I didn't know how bad it was until my renewal came in October. October, renewal proposal. You used to pay 17p. I used to pay barely 17p a kilowatt. Then I'm proposed to pay 67p. That's an extra 50p for each kilowatt. An extra 50p. Can you imagine this? An extra 50p per kilowatt that I had to pay. And I have been paying. I have been paying the extra 50p per kilowatt. And this is unacceptable. Just to find in the past few days, the energy company have made record profit and nobody says a thing about it. How can they make record profit when the people have a miserable life, a miserable existence, where they have to cut the meals from 3 meals a day to 2 meals a day, and some of them from 3 meals a day to 1 meal a day? And this company are paying their executive monstrous and over the top bonuses. Money that they've robbed, money that they've stolen by reaping the very poor. Is this what capitalism has to offer? That's my question. Is this what capitalism is all about? That's my question. Please like, share, but mostly comment and subscribe for more content. This is the end of this podcast, the end of this video, and I shall see you in the next video. I shall see you in the next video with the blessing of Mr. Blessing. Say hi, Mr. Blessing. He's the one who sings that song. Yes, 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 yes. You're not in the mood to sing today. Right, guys. I'll see you soon to next video. Off we go. I'll see you soon in the next video. Guess you're on time in school today. That's strange, you know. Don't ever, you know.